Ever get it working or no?
Yeah, it works.
It works?
Yeah, it works.
You can't talk about a man's smudge if you ain't gonna clean it.
It's true. Get to work. Get some Windex on the TV. What'd you clean with water? All right.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. At the helm of the table, I have my wonderful executive producer and co-host, Monsieur Jordan. Right next to him, I have my wonderful co-host, Monsieur
Omar. It's
What's
Omar,
up?
Omar.
What's up, guys? How's everybody's Thanksgiving, man?
It's all right, man.
The boy is full.
The boy's full?
The boy was eating good.
Tell me about your plate.
My plate?
Tell me about your plate.
All right. Slice of turkey.
Breast,
Nice.
breast or dark meat?
I like breast. I like my meat white.
Mm.
I'm racist.
I like my wheat white like my women.
Damn women.
It always cracks me up because it's like the meat is always like segregated in the little bowl.
No,
It
you're
is.
absolutely right.
That always makes me laugh.
But
But
dark meat is the better one, though.
What?
It is the better one. It's
I
the more
don't like the
juicy
dark
one. It's the
meat.
more juicy one. If we're not talking about health.
I like both. I don't know if I can say one's better than the other.
Also, turkey in itself just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
very
I agree,
mediocre.
but-
Yeah, very mediocre. The only thing I fuck with is some deli meat, cut up turkey. You know what I mean? Just for
Yeah.
sandwiches. Just
I
for
know.
sandwiches like a
I'm
I'm
nasty.
gonna move this
bowl.
live real quick.
So
Y'all keep
Oscar,
talking
go
about
ahead.
turkey meat.
with all the delicious chemicals on there. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yum yum with with the nice slimy layer.
With a nice slimy layer and phosphates and all that shit.
Yeah,
That's what makes it good, bro.
you gotta love a turkey sandwich, man. You know what I don't
Absolutely.
fuck with at all anymore?
What?
I won't even touch the stuff. Bologna.
Dude, I still kind of like bologna.
Yeah?
I'm not going to buy it, but if someone gives me a bologna sandwich on white bread with mayo, forget about it. I'm going to eat like 10 of those.
Maybe I haven't eaten one in a while, but it's just the thought of it.
It's
This
super
just
salty.
like the
It's very
smell
salty.
from what I remember.
Yeah, it is. It smells like shit and it's very salty.
Yeah, it smells like a meat market, like the stuff that they're about to throw out. It's like in a pile, like in a big trash can with all this other meat shit.
I've heard that's what bologna is. Like, it's just grinded up all the fucking, like, you know, like the toes, the fucking skin, the
Oh, like
dick
hot
skin, and
dogs.
everything.
Yeah, it's like the hot dog of sandwich meat.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, that makes sense because you can feel the casing around the outside.
Yeah.
so they
Yes,
probably
bro, that
they
is
probably
so
did one
nasty.
fat ass hot dog and just sliced it up,
pretty much.
which is disgusting now that I think about it.
Because it's literally like the assholes, the fucking, like, everything you don't want.
That is fucking disgusting.
still-
Jumbo hot dog sliced up.
It's still meat, I guess, right?
Yeah, because there have been
meat.
times where I make a bologna sandwich and I forget to take the little thing on the ends off.
The red
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, that's plastic.
Yeah.
that's
And I think
crazy.
the casing is the lining of intestines, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I think that's how they case it. Like it's
Yeah.
also meat. It's also a part of the answer.
Like it's also meat. A
the whole thing is meat.
So tell us about your plate, Gio.
Yeah, turkey.
little bit of turkey, dressing. Dressing is low key sneaking up into my like top 3 list of like Thanksgiving foods. That's just amazing.
Just the gravy.
Just a nice plate.
No,
of
the dressing. Y'all like dressing?
Wait, what are you talking
Dressing.
about dressing?
Y'all know what
Ranch?
dressing is?
You talking about
Ranch?
Valley?
Like rice
Ranch dressing?
like ranch.
Dressing.
It's just a big ass piece of ranch on my plate. Nah, it's
frozen.
It's like rice dressing. I don't know how to describe it.
Rice dressing?
Yeah, that
It's
shit
like
is-
it's like a stew you would like put on top of it?
I don't even know how to describe it.
Like what's in there?
Is
What-
it
Cornbread dressing. Cornbread dressing.
It's dry, right?
Yeah, it's dry.
Okay, then I know what you're talking
That shit is fire.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking. It's like
It has
stuffing.
like a little. Yeah, it's like stuffing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I do know. What
And
you're
then I had some greens. You know, the greens was very mediocre
What
this
kind
year.
of
I'm not gonna
greens?
lie.
about. Green beans?
It was like collard greens.
talking about.
collard
I don't
greens?
fuck with
Yeah.
collard greens.
Collard greens go hard. You know what's the best shit in the world? Mustard greens.
I never had them.
Munster or mustard?
Mustard greens.
What is
I've
that?
heard of them. Never
So good, you want to cut your foot off.
You would have slapped your
amazing.
damn mama.
And then mac and cheese. A big ass piece of mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, man.
Wait, what's in mustard greens? Don't tell me it's mustard.
It's just like mustard seeds, like mustard seasoning and shit like that, and then just greens. That shit go hard.
All right.
Sounds like a delicious
It sounds like one of
plate.
those weird Thanksgiving things like candied yams, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I
this
passed on the
doesn't
yams.
belong. This doesn't belong on a plate.
Yeah, I'm medium on those. You know what else I don't like? Pumpkin. Not pumpkin. Pecan pie.
I'm not a pie guy.
Nah,
I don't
me
like
either. It's a
pecan
little
pie.
too sweet.
Yeah.
And cream corn. Another one of those things that I'm like, I don't know about.
Throw
that.
it
Wet
away.
corn. I don't
Grab
know
the
about
bowl and just throw it all in the trash.
So
And
what do
then
y'all
if you
think
have
about
it-
pumpkin pie, then?
If you have it on the plate, like cream corn on the plate, it ruins everything.
yeah, it's gonna. Yeah,
It's gonna
because
just spread.
that stuff's too thick.
It's like the plague.
It's just gonna a nice little layer
Yeah.
of fucking cream corn juices.
Yeah.
Just all on my stuff, all on my Hawaiian roll. Touching my Hawaiian
Touching my how
Don't-
dare you?
Don't
You
get
didn't have no bread on
anywhere-
there?
Don't get near my Hawaiian roll.
Please don't.
roll? Don't touch it.
Stay-
Nah, I'm
stay
actually
away.
not the kind of person. I don't mind my food mixing. I'll let it mix a little.
I mind it.
You mind it?
I kind of mind
I
it.
mind it.
Depends on what it is, because like every year I try. Everybody always brings like green bean casserole, and I try it every year, and I never like it.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I know exactly who
It's
brings
fucking
it.
gross.
Year after year. And that's funny. But like,
She won't see.
it doesn't. But like, all right. Let's say if it's that person's or anybody else's, even if it's someone who makes it good, I just don't like it. It's nasty. I don't know what the sauce is. Is it like mayo sauce or some shit?
Yeah, it's almost like
gross.
Alfredo.
It's
I feel that.
disgusting. I don't like it, man.
I'm a fan, but I can see why someone wouldn't like it.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
What-
It's gross.
it is gross.
It's like when people like make fruitcake.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
the wildest shit in the world to me.
Don't bring that around.
How dare you make fruitcake and bring it in my house?
Offer me this shit.
Disgusting.
That's
I do fuck with cobbler.
Cobbler's
Oh, a pie goes hard, dude.
Yeah.
A cobbler's basically pie, right?
Yeah, pretty,
Yeah,
pretty much
basically.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with a cobbler.
I don't really eat cobbler, so I don't know.
You don't really eat cobbler? Nah. I don't think
crazy.
I do either. I was trying pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie's not too bad, I guess.
Pumpkin pie is good.
Pumpkin pie's
I wouldn't eat it literally any other time of the year. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I'm
crazy
never-
that you don't eat it for like Halloween, but we eat it for Thanksgiving.
I would never go buy a pumpkin pie.
Right?
Dude, I work
would
next to
never.
I work next to a delivery a dessert place, I mean.
Uh-huh.
Bro, this place, I swear to God, the entire parking lot just all going to go get these fucking pies. It's ridiculous. Tons of people. I guess they made like fucking thousands of pumpkin pies that day.
So I know which place you're talking about. You don't mind if I say the name?
Go ahead.
So it's called Dessert Gallery. It's a pretty like well-known dessert place in Houston.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't see it.
I don't like it. You
Yeah.
know,
I don't see
like,
why.
Their desserts are they're way too sweet. Like
Yeah.
they're way too sweet. Like the cake always has too much icing, and the icing is like it's made with real sugar, which is cool, right? But like
Yeah.
they use a ton of it.
Yeah.
So it's just too overpowering. Like if you get a cookie from there, I swear to God, that cookie probably has like 60 grams of sugar.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
easily.
And you could tell, yeah, like AB said, you could tell the quality's better than a regular cake, but it doesn't make it better. It's still too
Exactly.
sweet. It's just, I don't know. So, and then the slices are fucking huge and
Yeah,
shit.
let
It's
me-
one of those
Just let me get
places.
something from Walmart, dude. I
And the
mean,
cookies are like, they're never soft.
No,
They're
not.
never soft.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Desserts from Walmart, very good.
Yeah,
Very
man.
good. I've never been
Walmart, All the
disappointed.
grocery stores,
Yeah,
they're gonna
those-
make because they're making everything literally every day. It's
For
all
real.
fresh. You know what I mean? And they're just using like the shit in the grocery store: butter, sugar, cream, all that shit.
Those little those cookies have never done me wrong.
Never
That
done
little
wrong.
pack of like 18 cookies.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about sugar cookies?
I love them.
I
Even
love
though
them.
I know they're pure bullshit, but I love them. It's just not. It's all just. It's just straight sugar. There's not even a chocolate chip or anything.
It's not at all.
You barely touch it, it breaks apart.
Yeah.
It's like, this is all sugar.
So I actually learned something interesting during Thanksgiving. Apparently, like Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird of the U.S. and not the eagle, because there's only turkeys are only in North America.
Really?
Yeah.
What
They
kind
don't
of
have 'em in
horseshit ass
Europe.
bird would that be, though?
Right? What kind of bullshit ass fucking
Make us
country?
look like idiots.
Yeah,
Our
that'd be a
fucking-
stupid ass
a fucking
logo.
turkey.
Yeah.
Live free, like the fucking turkey. You
Like
know
you ever
what
see
I mean?
like those movies about a high school and it'll be like the West Side Snails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be us. They'd be making fun of us, like the U.S. turkeys, you
the
idiots.
U.S. turkey? Well, I'm glad they decided against that.
You know, it's funny though. The bald eagle, is actually the smallest eagle. That's our bird.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the smallest eagle.
It's the
Or
bitchest
it's among
eagle.
the smallest eagles. Like most of them are bigger than the bald eagle.
They're pretty badass though.
Yeah, they
Are bald
They look
eagles?
cool.
Are they in anywhere else in the world?
I don't think
No,
so.
no,
They're just American?
Just North
Yeah.
America.
I think that might be why they chose only those birds.
Yeah,
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
they try to choose stuff that's only in this specific area.
Are
That's
turkeys
so
big?
weird.
You think y'all could? How many
Turkeys
turkeys do you think
are
y'all
big.
could take at once?
How many
A turkey
turkeys,
would
bro?
turkey would fuck you up.
They
Yeah,
claw.
turkey
They
would-
claw, right? They
They have claws.
They
Yeah.
peck you or some shit.
they
But
sleep
they
in
only have-
trees.
That's great.
It's true. They can fly a little bit.
They can fly?
A little bit, like chickens.
I think
Chickens
they
also
just-
sleep.
Yeah,
in
they're just
trees.
get off
big-ass
the ground
chickens.
for a second.
Yeah, just so that because I mean, think about it. A bird sleeping on the floor. It's
Yeah.
a coyote's fucking. It's like a buffet.
They only have
They get to choose it, and they're not quick. They can't just hop right up
That
and
guy
take
always
off.
like
Idiots.
delicious.
Just fucking kills
Wait,
them.
so they only have like they only have the feet, right? They have no hands, right?
I guess
Turkeys?
not. Yeah, they're wings. I guess.
Or their little wings.
Yeah, they have a little like
Like
webbed
bats.
webbed.
I'm not gonna lie. I really have never. I don't really know what a turkey looks like.
Um,
I know like what it looks like from the neck up, but besides that, I don't know anything else.
they're pretty. They look like real fat brown chickens.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Like really big brown chickens, and they have almost like a half a peacock tail.
Oh,
like,
okay,
like in the
okay.
movies.
Yeah, I know
That's what they
you're
look
talking
like,
about.
but like a little fatter, a
Okay.
little less like beautiful looking.
Literally,
Yeah.
the
They make
mental
their tails
image.
look nice and
The mental image I have of a real live turkey is like the neck up is like the normal shit, and then his body is just cooked. It's just fully cooked.
His body is
It's
just,
just cooked.
And
And that's it.
Turkeys don't come in the wild not cooked. That's a fact. That's a cold hard fact.
Wait, so if did you guys hear about? Because Thanksgiving always follows Black Fridays right after, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about like this string? And it's been leading up to Black Friday, and it happened yesterday too. Of like mass lootings that's been happening across the country. Like,
I thought you were gonna say something else. No,
it happened
I didn't
at
actually.
Nordstrom. That happened at Home Depot.
Bro,
I think I saw another one like Best Buy, where like at least 30 to 60 people will run in, and they'll all just start stealing a bunch of shit and then run out.
Yep. And there's nothing you can do.
I want in.
I want to invite me.
Are you
please.
kidding me? I want in. That's
Right.
exactly what I'm into.
But it's better to do it in like Houston, where like against like compared to New York or some shit like that. Because in New York, there's no way you can really like drive away with that shit.
You gotta get on the subway with like 3 MacBooks.
You just hold it 3 big ass bags.
Someone just comes up like, "Come on, man, give it here." Some guy comes out with his dick out, just some naked guy. Come on, give me one at least. Yeah, man. I would. Would y'all involve yourselves in one of those? Let's say.
I would never say that on camera.
Let's say you pull up to Best Buy.
Yeah.
You had no. This was what I thought you were gonna say. Apparently, a lot of stores are closing now Black Friday, and they're only
that
opening
too.
on
That's-
actual Friday.
Yeah, that too.
Instead of doing that horse shit where they were like opening at 8 p.m. on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So you got to get straight from Thanksgiving dinner to scrapping. If you want that blender. You want that blender? How bad? But let's say you pull up. You didn't hear about any of this. You pull up to Best Buy. It's empty. You're like, oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But you're seeing a line of people outside, and they just barge right in. You're watching them do it. You're watching them break in. The alarms are going off. They just broke in. You're sitting in your car parked. You involving yourself or no?
I'm not gonna lie. I might do it.
Put a little tinfoil on your license plate and take off.
I've been in that situation before where like I was in Best Buy and it was like 10 kids just ran out with some shit. And I was like, damn, if I knew about it.
If you think about
grab
it,
some.
Why didn't y'all tell me nothing? You meet them outside.
they're gonna be chasing
tell me.
all those motherfuckers. They're not gonna chase you.
Yeah.
I would
They don't
just
even
walk
know
out.
you're
The
taking
chances
anything.
are so slim of getting caught. Unless like you got your GPS on, you're recording the whole thing and shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, speaking.
Also depends like if you sell the shit.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes
that
they have,
too.
like, they have things that have like tracking on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your phone. They
Yeah.
probably contact the authorities and be like, who was here at this time? Track me their phones.
Kill them.
Yeah, that's what they said because when they ran out of Best Buy with the shit, everybody just like watched them run away. They were like waving at them like while they were
Damn.
running away because they were like, bro, we know like how to track y'all down.
Yeah, but
So
can
it's
they?
like-
I'm sure it's a lot more difficult than it sounds like.
It's hella easy.
Because I mean, I've heard that like some of these phone companies don't really cooperate because it's
No, but what they
it
did,
really like why would they? Unless it's like a huge crime. Or
they
something, or
they
the-
snipped one of like, you know how they have like display phones,
yeah.
so they took one of those.
Oh
And
wait,
that's like,
whoa, well,
yeah,
that-
that's the store's phone.
yeah, okay. You're
So
an
they're
idiot.
gonna get you. At.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about like a box, like a
No,
fresh factory set.
If you're
reset
grabbing
box.
a box, I don't think they can do shit.
Yeah, they can't really do
That
nothing.
reminds me of did y'all see that video of that Brinks truck?
Yeah, that's what I was about to.
No.
I was
Yeah,
about
I
to bring
did.
that up.
I figured you were about to
I
bring
was
that
about
up.
to bring
You
because
wanna talk about it?
yeah, because well, basically like a Brinks truck, like one of the doors like flew open, and you know Brinks truck have like all the money and shit
Yeah.
in the back, and they're all marked, of course. And I think one of the driver like fucked up or something, and one of the doors like flew open, and money was just flying out of the truck.
Oh, it's happened in San Diego. I think.
Yeah, on a
right?
fucking freeway, and like this dumb. I hate people that be in these good moments that I want to be a part of, and they
be
start
sick.
recording it. And she putting the camera all in people's faces, and like she running around people's cars and shit. Like she's like recording like license plates like on accident, of course. But
You're
like,
dumbass.
so apparently they're tracking people down.
Yeah.
Like they're
Oh
finding them.
my.
And it's I'm sure a felony.
And it's a felony, and it's jail time. And they're like, bro, they're like either just report yourself and turn in the money, or we're gonna send you to jail.
Bro, and some people I
that.
saw 2 cars in that video that had their license plates covered already.
Yeah.
But bro, if that was me, I'm taking that money and I'm putting it away for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go like to another state and fucking use it over
Let,
there.
let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm taking all the cash. I'm going somewhere and I'm buying a bunch of gift cards.
yeah,
That's a good
Go to
idea.
Mexico and just buy a shit ton of gift cards, then come back with like
You can do
whole
it
bunch
here
of-
if you have cash. You don't need.
They
There's
can
no
still-
name.
they can still
the
track it.
bills,
There's no
couldn't they?
name registered under a gift card.
No, but bills.
But
they could track
if
the
you- yeah,
bills
if-
that you used.
Yeah.
True. Why not? What you could do is you could use a. I was gonna say you could use like a VPN and buy it online, but then you need to put the money in your bank account. Ah, that's tricky.
We
How's
just
that-
need to launder the money.
Now,
Yeah,
okay,
you need to launder it.
Where would
That's
that come from? Like, let's say I pay Best Buy $4,000, or let's say $1,000 to buy some really big TV with that money. Once they deposit it in their bank, is when the bank would realize this is some of the Brinks money, and then they track it back to you, right?
They
Or-
might not even notice it.
Yeah.
right. I mean,
Because they think about how many cash transactions they handle somewhere like Best Buy. They may not even notice it. So you could go and buy like a big ass flat screen, but then Who wants to spend that much on a flat screen? What if you wanted to buy something else?
Yeah,
You know
no,
what
I
I mean?
feel you.
And even though they're marked, it's kind of hard to like really sit down and like find the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe someone gave this to me. You don't know
That's
me.
true.
Maybe
Yeah.
like my friend just gave this to me and I needed change or something.
That is very true. I was not on that highway, officer. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what. I had never been to San Diego in my life.
A brick truck. I had never seen it.
Wait for her to
Yeah,
ruin it for everybody, though.
I
What the
know.
fuck? Why are
No,
you
but-
recording? I know which video you're talking about. It's like this white chicken. She's like, "There's money all over the place. We're in San
Yes.
Diego on the freeway. Oh my god,
Bro, when I see videos like that, you know, I do appreciate them in one way because I'm like, I got to saw this. I get to see this.
I
This
got
is
to
funny.
saw this.
I got to saw all this. This is funny.
At least I know like this can actually happen in my life.
Yeah,
You know.
I got to see all this. It's funny, but I'm like, who in the right mind thinks I should pull out my phone right now?
Bro, one of your hands could be holding way more money.
Yeah, right when you saw the money, she's like, oh, I gotta record this. But yeah, like you said, it makes me sick. Why don't I get any of that? Like, you know, those fucking families, they'll go out fishing and they find like
Drug
three
money?
fucking bricks of coke or like a whole thing of like fucking $100 bills.
What
and
do you-
they
all
turn
right,
it in.
All right, let's say you
I'm
go.
like, I can't
let's say
believe
you go
this.
fishing. You find a brick of coke.
Hypothetically,
What
allegedly,
what are
we
you
do
gonna do
this.
with the brick of coke?
I am keeping it. I'm either doing it or I'm gonna find some way to sell it.
I mean,
there's no way in hell I'm telling the police about it.
Realistically, what do you do with it? Who do you really know that can move that?
No, you're right. I
That's
mean,
true. I don't know
yeah,
anybody.
You'd
I
be
don't
sitting
have
at home
connections.
probably looking at it for like 2 months. Like, what do I do with this?
Like I don't know, fucking like I need a fucking legit like a legit, not like a bullshit weed dealer. Like I need like a legit drug dealer
distributor
to move this.
And every drug show I watch, when a new person enters like the industry, is no one likes them. Like no
Oh,
one's
yeah.
just doing.
yeah, nobody
you need
likes
like
it.
They were looking at you with this
Is that the
soggy
guy who
ass
found
back.
it in the ocean? That's me.
especially
Coming here with 10 grand of coke in my hand. It's like, that's me. What's up?
especially with coke, man. Like imagine like a brick of it, right? Because like with coke, you need to cut it up, right?
Yeah.
So you need bitches who are naked, and you know, like the movies and the
Yeah.
TV show. That's
They
really how
can't
they
do
do
it
it.
clothes on. They can't.
No, because then they fucking get powder everywhere and shit. You know,
Fire hazard.
I cannot manage a brick of coke in my 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
That would not happen.
So yeah, well, the cat's gonna get into that. And I got an OD'd cat. Oh no.
it just seems so messy. Like think about
There's a lot of cocaine in this cat when they do the.
think about how easy weed is. You just weigh the shit, put it in a bag, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's so small.
That's way easier too.
I thought you said coke. Coke is so small. Yeah.
But
Well,
coke, you have
but
to,
weed
you have to cut it
stinks.
with shit.
Coke should
weed
be
does
easy to
stink.
hide.
Yeah, weed does stink.
But it's the selling part of it. That's,
Yeah.
you got to break it down. Like
Now,
you
what
actually
if I
have to
do
do. Oh, I would try. Like you actually have to do work with coke, where like with weed, you just bag it up a little bit.
Yeah, you bag it up a little
Okay,
bit.
Just put it in some cute little bags.
Let's go back to you finding the brick, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you cut it open. You're like, what is it? You see that it looks like coke or like some kind of drug. Do you do it? What do you do?
To try it?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck no, I'm not doing
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna spend some money and buy like a drug test or something.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I'm just
Because
give it
what
to a
if-
hobo.
Imagine you fucking OD out on your boat because you found some.
what if it's just
some ocean
fentanyl?
coke.
What if it's the brick of fentanyl?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
That's very true. I don't know what coke and I couldn't.
And that's
I couldn't
possible.
tell them apart. I don't think.
No, dude, it's just powder. I couldn't tell shit apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all looks like just
you know
like
what happens?
off-white powder.
What happens frequently is people who do like heroin, or just do they do like any drug or lots of drugs. They'll think a drug is cocaine, but it turns out to be heroin. And when you snort too much heroin, you can die.
Heroin. It looks like brown sugar, right? Almost.
Heroin looks like cocaine, except it's a little yellowish.
You can. I didn't even know you could snort.
You can
heroin.
snort heroin, but only a little bit. If you do too much, you legit can die, like quick.
Does it hit you harder? Like, why would you
hits
want to snort it?
It hits you
I
fucking
think
hard.
I think it hits you hard.
It hits you harder, and it's a quick way to do it because when you actually do heroin, you have to like get the spoon, you have to light the shit up.
The whole
Snorting
thing.
is just
Yeah, easy.
right up the nose.
Why do they go with the spoon? I never understood that.
I think you have to because it's the way to break it down. Something to do with like the molecules. I
Oh.
don't know. I've never done heroin, but I'm just it has to do with like,
as a
the
fellow
molecules.
needs to be heated up.
heroin user,
Like it needs to be heated up.
Yeah, it needs to be heated up, and then they like it soaks with the cotton, and then they pull it from the cotton with like the syringe, and then it goes right into their vein.
yeah, these drugs are a lot of work.
That's
Yeah, that
intense,
sounds
man.
off. Put
Lot of
maple
work.
syrup in you. That's crazy. But I mean, I'm not giving that breakup. If it's money, no
No.
way in fucking hell.
No
I'm
way.
giving that up. That's mine.
No
I don't
way.
care if I have to wait 5 years to use it. I'm holding on to it. It's like fucking. Sometimes they'll have like fucking 45K or like 100 grand.
There's
in
no
it,
way.
like, in a
Until you
fucking-
find someone who can help you move it, but
Yeah,
even then they
exactly.
probably beat you up and take it. You know what I mean?
I'm not telling anybody. Like if I won the lottery, there's a very small.
Dude,
amount
I'm
of
gone.
people
If I win the
telling.
lottery, all right, I'm leaving and I'm hiring a bunch of security guards and shit.
You wouldn't need security. It depends on where you go,
Dude, if you have more than like $10 million, you need security.
Why?
In my opinion, you need
And
security.
everyone knows you won the lottery, so you don't know what to
Exactly.
do with that money.
Exactly.
Like everyone's like, all right, well, he's just a normal dude.
I think you'd be
this guy's
okay.
never had this.
You'll be okay.
Nah, man. I think if you win the lottery, if you win the lottery and you win a lot of money, you need it, bro.
It'd be just like the Bow Wow movie.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole neighborhood would know
The
about it.
whole neighborhood knows.
Everyone's gonna be trying to.
No,
catch
you can
your
pay
ass.
money for them to keep your identity a secret.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, that's a part of the thing.
You have to pay money though.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Like you know how
I gotta
they
pay
be
for that.
like they have like a sign at the gas station be like, yo, this gas station, sold a lottery winning ticket.
Yeah.
So but you can pay them money like when you go to get your money, be like, yo, don't tell nobody I did this.
Yeah, because sometimes you see him picking it up in a mask or something like
But
that.
That too.
Sometimes I've heard it comes out even then, even when people want to remain anonymous. Like, say they go pick up the check or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
their identity comes out some way, shape, or form.
Plus, I mean,
I mean, you want to be broke in a minute anyway.
let's say you just want $500,000
It's true.
or like $1 million. As much as you want to keep it a secret, you're gonna tell somebody,
It's
not
gonna
telling
come
and it's
out.
gonna get around so quick.
I'm not telling the soul. I'm telling my
Nobody at
mama,
all.
and that's it.
Yeah. Where you get that Audi from, Gio?
I probably wouldn't even buy anything nice. I would just leave. I'd just be in Oklahoma.
I'd just
In
be,
a
I'd just
farm.
be, using it, but just like on the low.
Yeah.
And then maybe like 10 years from now, I'd be like, all right, time to spend some more and just have fun with it.
Yeah, I would just live off
just
of it
save
for
the
now.
shit out of it.
Same. I would live off of it for now, my same lifestyle, and then eventually I would just buy like a bunch of land with it somewhere.
Yeah.
And just live off of it with my land.
Or I'd have
Just
like
retire
I'd like
super early.
I'd like donate a bunch of money and like pop up with a school name after me.
Damn.
And they'd be like, "Damn, Jordan, how you do that?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how this happened.
I'm into philanthropy. It's all. I'm just a good guy.
That makes me think of like all like the rich white kids who have like their parents' names on the buildings in like Harvard and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like those schools, it's pretty frequent.
Yeah.
Like that, like my dad, or uncle donated a fucking building to this school.
Fucking
Crazy.
That's crazy to think of.
That rich money.
Not gonna lie though, if I was them, I'd feel privileged too.
How could you not?
Like,
Yeah.
my fucking uncle donated this fucking building. I want a fucking A in this class.
Imagine, you have everything you've ever wanted. How do you not?
Absolutely.
How do you not
Man,
feel privileged?
bro, everybody
or
that
entitled?
hates a rich kid is not rich.
Yeah. I would love to be a rich kid.
They don't have any money.
You literally never hear other rich kids hating other rich kids.
They don't.
Yeah.
Because they're like, bro, I completely understand why you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I have money too. I'm a dick.
I'm a dick. We're all dicks.
We're
here.
all dicks.
We're all just trying to outdick each other. Trying to get
to
to
be
the
honest,
top.
that's all they're trying to do.
Trying to get to the very top. Yeah, being a rich kid, that must be
The life.
the life.
I want it. I wish I was a rich kid.
That shit's nuts. Yeah, the place I work at, we sell expensive food, and people will come in, and they'll come in like a super nice fucking like BMW or something.
Yeah.
And it's like some fucking like 17-year-old kid whose parents I guess are super rich. It's
crazy.
probably not his car, it's probably his mom's. And they'll come up and like we don't take card. So I mean, and we don't take cash, and sometimes try to pay cash. And I'd be like, "Oh, do you have a card?" And like, "Oh, I don't know, it's my mom's." Something like that. I'm like
Yes, you have a card, bro. It's okay.
I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Why are you driving this expensive car?
Pulls up
Give
with
me
a
the
fucking
keys.
brand new Beamer.
We're switching. You take the Camry home. You take my Camry home.
That's funny, man. So, have you guys heard about Kanye's woman leaving him? Kim Kardashian has
yes.
recently, for those who don't know, she got with Pete Davidson.
Good for you, Pete Davidson.
Good for him, man.
He got with Larry David's daughter. He got with Ariana Grande, who is fine. She's
Very
a
fine.
little thin, but she's hot.
She's very fun.
She's very, very pretty and very
cute.
talented. And then now Kim Kardashian.
Cindy Crawford's daughter, Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale.
She's fine too. I don't know who Cindy
So,
Crawford's
so let's
daughter. I
get
don't know what she
down
looks
to this.
like.
He's got a very good list.
Why do women like Pete Davidson?
'Cause
Is it
he's-
because he's funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just because he's funny.
You think
And
that's
he's
the biggest draw?
he's just slightly edgy enough.
And he's not a bad looking guy. He looks a little
he's,
dead.
He's a
I
bad
don't
looking
know,
guy.
man. I think he's
He
a
looks like
bad-looking
they
dude.
just got him out of the freezer. Like he's been stuck in the freezer
yeah,
for
dude,
2 days.
Like they just picked him up from the
He's like,
morgue.
Thank you so much. When he gets out, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, he has the
It was
red rings around his eyes and
Yeah.
shit.
So
But he
cool.
looks
But he's
crazy.
not a bad looking dude. He's not a bad looking dude.
All right, I'm not gonna say
Crazy
he's
looking
ugly
mouth, crazy looking eyes. That's all.
because he is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he does look crazy.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think it's the humor too, like and like how maybe like his accomplishments at a young age, or it could be the fact that he went out with like other prominent women.
You think
Yeah,
so?
he's a-
I think
he's a
that's
sniper.
a factor too.
He's a sniper.
He's a
sniper.
He's a sniper.
He's a sniper.
Yeah, going
That's a
for the
factor
heads.
too. Like I feel like probably especially in Hollywood, right? But like women see like, oh, this guy went out with this chick, so that means that he must have some kind of appeal.
He's got something.
Yeah, he must be a cool guy because she went out with him.
yeah. Like
He's
it
a
has some
cool guy.
value.
I know he's a cool guy because like he has a lot of like good comedian friends,
Yeah,
and everybody likes him.
that's true. Yeah,
Like,
a lot of
everybody likes
comedians
him.
respect
I've
him.
actually never heard anything bad about him.
And he's
Like,
dumb
ever.
young. Like he's like our age.
I've just heard he's a very nice person.
Yeah.
Very nice, like genuine person. And I got into his stand-ups a while back. Now, like I don't know why the new Pete Davidson not for me.
Yeah.
But-
He's too much of a star.
I mean, hey, he found success. Good for him.
I'm trying to like think of him like with the lights off. like how a girl would see him.
like naked with the
Yeah,
lights
like,
on.
that's what I'm
Imagine
trying
his
to picture
voice
him
in the
as.
dark.
And I'm just like, he looks terrible in every
Yeah, I
situation.
know.
I'm just like, I don't know how Kim Kardashian is looking at this man. Like,
If I can't see,
I'm gonna take him to Pound Town.
oh my god, you know he smashed already. I'm sure.
Oh, he's probably smashing right now.
I'm sure.
I would pay money
He's
to see that.
piping Yeezy's girl.
Kim Kardashian is not as fine
You're crazy.
as she once was.
No. Okay, no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I thought
really,
I thought you were gonna say she's not fine at all. I agree with that.
No, she's fine, but like she's honestly not that fine. in my
I
opinion
feel like
anymore.
she's bad at sex.
She looks like she'd
probably
be
just-
annoying
she
to
probably
be
just
around.
sits
She just lays down.
Yeah, she probably just lays there and just puts her fake ass up in the air.
Her big old ant. I feel like she'd just be annoying to be around, dude. I feel like she would not be fun to be around for more than like an hour.
That's why I'm like, why is Pete Davidson like? I don't know. Maybe she has
Because
something.
she's
Maybe he's
fine.
carrying the conversation.
I love how this conversation switched from like, how did Pete Davidson pull her to like, why is he with Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, how did she pull Pete Davidson?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what did she do to deserve him?
No, I could only imagine how dull that woman is. I'm sure she's a smart lady because she's done a lot of things in life. But I'm sure just chit chatty, just regular small talk. She can't be an interesting.
And that
person. She
voice?
can't be. Yeah, but imagine Pete Davidson. Yeah, no. How does he sound? how does Pete Davidson sound?
I think that's.
I go over there.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking smoking cat.
Yeah, he does.
Like
He's like the librarian from Monsters. Mike Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Oh, Kim must have something because she's been pulling these dudes for years.
She just has money, and she had ass. She
Yeah.
got
I
fake
think- I
ass.
think
And
she
she's a
got that.
Kardashian.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
she got the name appeal to her.
Who has she really been pulling? That's like, okay, wow.
Not like not like I'm
not-
saying that they're
not
good
many.
looking guys, but like they're prominent dudes. Like fucking
Sort of, actually. Only Kanye.
The
and-
Game, Reggie Bush. Like,
You are talking about
back in their
dudes-
days, back when they were big. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like back when they
Chris
were
Humphries
famous.
never mattered.
No, he didn't. He was
Reggie Bush will
Ray
always
J
be big
irrelevant.
to me. I love Reggie Bush.
He was irrelevant. But
Big
yeah,
Kim's
Reggie
been
Bush.
around now that we're talking about all the guys.
Kim has been around.
The game,
around.
the game being on your list is not good.
But in his day,
Yeah.
he was big. That's all I'm saying.
It's a disgust. That man is nasty.
He's a bitch.
The
but
Game?
in his
Yeah.
day,
You don't like the game?
No,
he's
Well-
always putting pictures of his dick up on the internet.
Oh, you're talking about actually? Yeah. That is. Yeah. I don't
and he
that at all.
I think he was fingering India Love in a park, and like they took pictures of it. Like he was like
someone else
fingering
took
her.
pictures of it.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, good for him. India Love is fine. He did that in a park.
somebody said she was like a Thailand prostitute, and that was hilarious.
Like a what?
Like a Thai prostitute.
Yeah, she does look like a Thai prostitute. She does look like a Thai prostitute.
But I mean, she is Kim Kardashian, so it's like,
yeah, she's Kim Kardashian.
you know how, man, I'm not gonna lie. If I could fuck $1 billion pussy, I would.
Yeah, even if it's
Absolutely.
not even the
I don't
best
care.
looking.
I don't care how that pussy look.
Yeah.
Eleanor Roosevelt, get over here. Get in
she
my
dead?
car.
No, I would just be friends. I would be friends. I would maybe give her a smooch. I'm not fucking her. I don't care if she's a billionaire. Unless
Yeah.
she's fine.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah,
No, he's talking about-
no. That's not. No. I fuck Kim
I was about
Kardashian.
to say
he's-
what?
No,
he was talking about billionaires.
I was talking about billionaires in general. Like,
Oh,
less
okay.
attractive girl. But Kim Kardashian, I really, if I had 50 free passes for different celebrities to fuck, I probably still wouldn't get to Kim Kardashian.
I would get to Kim Kardashian.
I'd get Kim
She's
Kardashian.
probably like in the 200s or 150s.
Really?
She's
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. She's slipping out of my free passes.
She's
though.
slipping
She's,
out.
she's starting to slip just because she's getting older.
I would
All of
do
her
it.
sisters are finer. They take the other, except Chloe. Except Chloe, who's OJ's kid.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Courtney's pissing me off. What'd you say?
Who's OJ's kid?
Chloe
No,
was
Courtney's
OJ's
no, but like she's hot. Courtney's hot.
Courtney's dumb.
She is dumb. She sounds stupid. She sounds the dumbest out of all of them.
I don't like the little,
She sounds the worst out of all of them.
I don't like the rebrand that they're all doing, like dating these guys.
Yeah.
They're all dating the same guy.
But at least Travis Barker's
Pretty
cooler than
much.
fucking MG Gay.
Yeah.
No, he's dating fucking Megan Fox.
Yeah.
No, he's saying in comparison.
Oh,
yeah,
in
because they hang out.
comparison.
Apparently, I don't know if the two couples, they hang out a lot. They're around each other a lot.
I guess that would make
Megan
sense.
Fox is out of my top
Dude,
100.
I wonder what that.
Yeah,
That imagine that dinner party between them four. What was that? Ugh,
How
the
obnoxious.
cringy.
Imagine being their server.
Oh, the cringy shit they must be saying.
Or like being the table that right next to them. Like it'd
I
just
know,
be so
right?
obnoxious.
What did Megan Fox say in a picture of them? She was like, "We have sex so like demonic that it makes the devil drop to his knees or something like
Oh
that."
my
Oh
god!
my
And they say shit like we ruined the hotel room. And it's
Exactly.
like, what did y'all do in there?
Hey, but
I don't
Travis
know, what
Barker
did y'all
seems cool.
possibly do? in
Travis
there?
Barker seems cool,
Travis
does
Barker
seem
does
cool.
seem cool.
and he's talented.
He plays the drums for everybody on the planet.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's really good at drums.
If anything, he's the cooler one in that couple.
Yeah, of course.
That's what you call-
100%
hold on, I
he's
gotta
the
blow my
cooler
nose,
one.
guys. I'm sorry. I sound like
What?
sound like I'm fucking stuffed up. Hold on.
We got a little sick baby here blowing his nose.
Oh, the boy almost destroyed everything.
He's dropping things and fucking.
Oh, why
things
you go?
up
You go to the
everybody.
bathroom? Why you plug your headphones back in?
Oh my god.
He went to hear our conversation
See,
in the
guys,
bathroom.
this is what we deal with behind the scenes. You see, so the inefficiency, the unprofessionalism. These are the kind of things that kind of plague the podcast behind the scenes. If for those of you who aren't aware.
Oh my god, nah, that's hilarious. I don't know. I just look at it like people are just rich. They're just gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Oh, for sure.
They're just gonna bang
For
whoever
sure.
they want to bang. But Pete Davidson,
I know. You know, it's funny. Like,
Pete Davidson.
this shit was blowing up on the internet. Kanye posted a picture to his story. It's a picture of him and like a big old picture of him and Kim kissing, and he tagged her, and then he tagged TMZ, and he was like, "I'm gonna get you back." And I was like, "Bro, why would you tag TMZ? That's such a like keep this shit in private. Like, come on."
I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't get his deal. I don't understand like why he's like what was the headline? It was like Kanye promises that God will bring him and Kim back together.
God was involved.
and inspire millions. What does that even mean?
Inspire us to do what?
To do what?
that the family can exist as a unit. You know what I mean?
Kanye.
Date a bitch with a BBL? I already want to do that.
I don't know. At this point, Kanye's just like not redeeming himself, not even a little. I'm just hating him more and more. I'm not hating him. Hate is a strong word, but I really don't care much to hear what he has to say. He just seems like
He's jumped the shark.
yeah, he just
He
seems
still makes good music and cool shoes.
He's
But
still
he's
he
hilarious.
seems so full of himself.
He's still a funny ass person.
But it's like
Yeah,
Trump,
he's
you know.
funny
It's
to
like
listen
fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a train wreck.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
watching it as it
But I
happens.
don't think he's the best person.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's like a reliable person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah. Have we discussed the picture of him and Drake and Jay Prince?
And they look
No,
so
no,
unhappy.
yeah.
to
It's
be
the
around
funniest
each other.
picture I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
On one side is Drake. He's just like, being Drake or whatever.
Yeah.
Then in the middle, I think it's Kanye with no eyebrows, fucked up hair. And then there's Jay Prince on the side going like this.
There's no eyebrows. There's no eyebrows.
I think he shaved his eyebrows.
Oh
I'm
my-
pretty sure there were no eyebrows.
I think he shaved because he
I'm
he
like
did it.
90%
He
sure.
posted a video of him and Drake, and like you can see there's no eyebrows.
Three
Like, there's just
people,
nothing.
only 2 sets of eyebrows left. There's 3 people here. Where are the other set of eyebrows?
Three people, only 2 sets of
I
Only
would have
2
never
sets
thought
of
Kanye
eyebrows.
would do that.
What?
How odd.
Nah, he strikes me as the weird RT type. You remember when Amber Rose said she put fingers in his ass?
Oh
That strikes me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, those weird RT types, man, they like that kind of stuff.
I like that kind of stuff. Got the fingers.
There's nothing wrong with fingers up there.
Oh, absolutely not.
Way in the early
but-
2000s.
I mean, it's predictable.
It's incredibly
It's very
taboo.
predictable. And I hate it. And I hate Amber Rose for doing that because she thought it would be like a headline or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like,
but people were like, yeah, we kind of.
It was your fingers.
Yeah.
your fingers went up his asshole.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
got, you got the Hershey stained fingers.
You
huh?
were the one
Yeah.
doing the act. How are you gonna? How are you gonna try to put him down?
The joke is on you, actually.
The joke is on you.
Now you have to wash your fingers.
Something like I ate his ass. Like yeah, but you licked it. I know he got his ass licked, but you licked it.
But
though.
you did it.
You were the one that licked it.
You were the culprit.
He
No.
got pleasure. You got doodle stains.
Licking a man ass. That's got to be tough.
That's wild.
That's got to be tough.
That's
That,
wild.
A lot of hair involved.
that seems disgusting.
And
That's
I'm
a
not
dodgy.
shaven.
That's a landmine right there.
That's a landmine
Waiting
right
to
there.
explode.
That's some scary stuff.
Imagine
All right,
dodging a doodle bear.
let's say you get with a girl, right? And she says, I love to lick guys' asses. And like, I really want you to let me do this.
Yeah.
You let her?
She wants to do it that bad.
It's like that's like the thing she gets off on. Like
What the fuck?
Let's say normal sex doesn't do it for her at all.
What happened to you?
Let's
No, for real. For real. What?
What transpired?
Why'd you do this?
I don't know. Let's
Who
just
made
say
you do this
let's
when
just
you were
say
younger?
she had a fucked up upbringing, but she's a good person. She's fucking hot, whatever, right?
And she doesn't have to have a fucked up upbringing for the story.
Right, yeah,
We're
we're
just
just-
making it.
yeah, we're just assuming.
comedic value.
We're building it up, right?
This is comedy.
But, you know,
she's not traumatized or anything.
She most
Yeah.
likely
She's
does have
like-
a fucked up upbringing. She's licking booty.
hypothetical girl.
It's
There's
just booty
no
holes
way.
chasing her in her dream.
Bro, if you're getting off on that type of shit, or like getting off on like dressing like a baby or something, something happened, bro. Something happened.
Wait, her dressing the man like a baby, or her
No,
dressing
he's
like a
just
baby?
talking in general.
There are people that have fetishes of dressing like
Yeah.
a baby themselves. Like they'll
As they engage in sex.
they'll build like they'll get taken care of. They won't even have sex. Swear to God,
and
they'll
they're
get.
just nutting.
Yeah.
They're just nutting in their diaper.
And I mean, maybe at the very end of it they have sex, but like they'll put him in a big ass crib, grown ass man, Put them in diaper clothes, change them, like all that shit. Bathe them, all that shit.
Well, I mean, if they're not hurting anybody, and it doesn't sound like it's
Oh my god.
it's strange, but it's not strange to the point where like it's making me go, oh my god, they're fucking crazy as shit.
Yeah.
It's just a little weird.
Which is a lot weird.
And we're not kink shaming here.
No, we're not king shaming. If you like to dress up
Not
like a
right.
baby,
Not in this moment.
go for it.
Yeah, if you want to dress like a baby and fuck a guy to dress like a baby.
So you guys ever answered my question? This chick only gets off on licking dudes' asses. Like you can, let's say you have sex with her, you finger her, all that stuff. She doesn't like it. It doesn't do anything for her. No penetration, nothing. None of that shit does anything for her.
I'd do it.
She
I'd
only
probably,
likes.
I'd probably let her.
Yeah, I'd
You
let her.
Yeah. She's real into it. Why not?
Yeah, for real.
Fuck it.
You're like, go ahead, do it.
Is she fine? Fine? Is she?
Let's say she's pretty fine.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
If I'm already with you, yeah.
I'm the double winner here.
Double winner.
And you're happy.
2 for Omar, 0 for you.
I'm getting my ass.
How did you sign up for this? You sure you want to do this?
Oh,
I should be
God.
apologizing the whole
All
time.
right, well, what if she says she only likes to lick it when it's dirty,
Oh.
No, then no,
Like-
we've got to cut the deal.
like post wipe?
No, no shower.
No shower, post wipe.
Nah, I can't.
First night is crazy.
I don't think ever. And I think if you want to do that, I can't look at you the same. You know what I mean?
I'll let her do it. But I would not be in contact with her until she takes a shower and washes her mouth.
All right.
And
Yeah.
she says she wants to kiss you right after.
Fuck out of here.
Oh no.
Get out of here.
But that's the kind of person she is.
Yeah.
She likes dirty ass.
Ass
I'm
to
not gonna
mouth.
lie, bro. I find a lot of shit about sex dirty. Like when
Ass to mouth, but your ass to your mouth.
Your own.
that sounds like a good time right there.
You were saying?
I find like sex, like a lot of that shit is dirty in general.
It is
Like the
kinda dirty.
idea of like nutting in someone's mouth, crazy. If you really sit down and think about it, that's
It's a little wild.
insane.
It's a little wild.
It is,
So-
but women like it. Not all women. Some women like it.
Yeah.
And I ain't, I ain't against it.
And I mean, as long as
It's worked out
everyone's
in my
clean,
favor a couple of times.
as long as everyone's taking a shower, it's all just skin, right?
Exactly.
It's all just
Yeah, that's
skin.
true.
I don't think it's that dirty. Butthole stuff is when it starts to get a little crazy, like anal or
man.
something like
Dude,
that.
I feel like
Oh,
it's.
yeah.
It gets a little tough because unless you got in there with a
Oh
toothbrush
my
or
God.
something.
I feel like if you
How do you
walk,
how do you know it's clean?
you walk into a room where someone did anal. Let's say they did anal. Like, let's listen to this. Let's say
someone been fucking.
I'm telling you. Let's say someone did anal yesterday and they left, and you walk into that room the next day. You're gonna smell it. That room is going to smell like anal. It's gonna smell so nasty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta
somebody-
smell gross.
Somebody's been fucking the head. They've been fucking balloon knots all day.
Fucking-
That is
Have
nasty.
y'all done it?
No, never.
I've given it a go, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It's hard to get in there.
I can imagine. I mean,
It's hard to
not
navigate.
Like, it's not
Fort
na-
Knox is tough.
It's not natural. I feel like things are not supposed to go up there.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean?
No, they're supposed to come out.
Yeah.
And I hear it hurts, which I definitely believe.
Isn't the guy's G spot up there?
Apparently so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they say.
Yeah. It's where the girl's G spot is,
Really?
but as if you had a vagina. Yeah, it's like up there. I would assume.
wow, I did
Yeah,
not know
is what
that.
I'm pretty sure. And that's kind of where the women's G spot is, just through a vagina instead of a butt.
It's just up. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
It's like the front.
Yeah,
That is hilarious.
because you're just putting pressure on that area. I'm guessing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want nothing up there. I'm
No, I don't
okay.
want anything up there.
I'm good, and I don't like putting stuff up there.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
even
like-
trying to do anal, like I was just like, why?
It's
am I
like a
putting-
long conversation,
I'm
and
gonna
like
put
you
my
have the
hand
right
through this.
equipment. Like, nah, I'm okay.
There's a vagina right there. Why do I have to? Why do I have to go and
Exactly.
Yeah, go the extra mile for no reason.
I could live my entire life never doing it, and I'd be okay.
Yeah. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Because that was like the farthest it's ever gone. This last time that I tried to do it, and I was like, once it was done, I was like, this just seemed like a lot of work for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
But I'm literally knocking on the door of pussy. It's
Yeah.
right there.
It's right there.
I don't need to be up here.
You poop out of this one. I don't need to do
Exactly.
that. I don't need to do that to you. I don't need to do that to myself.
Well, she does pee out the other one.
She just pee out the other
But
one.
no, technically, it's another hole in the other one.
Really? How many holes is up there? Jesus Christ!
I think two, right?
How
How many
All
holes?
right, all right, all right.
Wait, oh,
So listen.
oh.
They got
Pee hole?
beneath the belt. They got 3 holes. They got the booty hole. They got the pee hole, and they have the vagina
Under the waist. Under the waist.
under the waist. I'll give you. This is a lesson on female anatomy. Okay, everybody.
For men.
for other men.
Mansplaining.
We're mansplaining the female
We're
anatomy to
mansplaining.
everybody.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so they got the 3 holes,
Yeah.
and the one you put your dick in is the vagina one.
Yep.
The other ones, well, you can put your dick in the butt one, but you can't put your dick in the pee one.
Oh, okay. It's closed off. It only opens
Yeah,
up for the pee.
yeah.
The dick one doubles as the baby one.
Yeah.
That's the baby. That one takes penises and also gives out children.
It pushes out life.
It pushes out life.
That's hilarious.
Which is insane to think of. You know what I mean? Like a fucking the thing the size of like a watermelon just coming out of the vagina.
And it came
awful.
from you.
Oh.
It came out of your
And
balls.
we've all been there.
Y'all ever ate like a lot of carbs one day without shitting? Like just a real full bloated belly?
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't even compare to a pregnant woman.
Dude,
how fucking awful is that?
Sometimes like they can like gain 50 to 60 pounds because you think about it, it's a baby and it's a bunch of water and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of shit like carrying them.
Yeah, it's
And
like
they're
fluids.
moving and shit in there.
Yeah. It's a little house.
It's a little crib
It's a
in
little
there.
apartment
it's
in
a little
there.
1 bedroom. You know, it's small, but it's it's honest.
It's a little
honest
studio.
work.
It's a little studio.
It's like a Japanese apartment.
A little studio.
Dude,
Dude,
have
the
little
TV
studio.
cribs come
Have
on
you
in.
seen I've seen YouTube videos of like Japanese apartments? They're ridiculously small. It's
Yeah.
literally like the bathroom is the size of like a small hallway. The bedroom is like a bed that folds out from the wall or some shit, and then the patio is like a little like window sized thing you can open and step outside on to like a little square.
Looks crazy.
And
Everything is like foldable, like in and out. And
Yeah.
it all just like I
The
don't know.
shower and like restroom, it's ridiculous. Like you're fucking like just squeezed in and it's tiny. I'm just like, why the fuck? Like I get like efficiency, but why the fuck is this shit all so small?
It's too
I
many
don't know.
people. They don't have enough space to make it bigger. It's
Ridiculous.
really what it is.
That is true though, because they
You
live
know?
on a fucking island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just forced to live in these tiny ass. I've seen like they turn these like large sewer like cylinder looking things, like hollow cylinders, like the pipes you would use. They basically cut them into like these little cylinder looking prisms, and you just live in that, and they stack them all on top of each other. So it's like almost like a big ass pyramid.
Crazy.
And it's like an apartment complex. On the other side, on the outside, there's stairs. On the front, there's like a window, and on the inside is like a tiny little apartment, like the size of this, like half the size of this room.
Yeah, I'm
It's like
good
one
on
of these
that.
in half.
I'm good on that.
Fuck that, like a little
let me
Twinkie.
so let me ask you a question. They have these in like New York, and I think like maybe a few buildings in Houston, but it's popular in New York. They have like apartment buildings where the apartment's super cheap, right? And you have like a little kitchen, and you have like a decent sized bedroom, but you have no restroom, and the restroom is communal.
Oh.
For your floor. Oh. Could you do it?
The restroom is communal, and I'm
Nah.
only sharing with one other apartment.
No, you're sharing with the whole floor. And like
Nah.
it's not just one restroom. Let's say like there's like a few showers, like 2 or 3 showers on the same floor, but like there's a bunch of stalls and shit.
Dude, that's
But only 2 or 3 showers.
It's probably imagine during the winter.
Oh my God.
That sucks.
Nah, I'm good
dude.
on that.
You're getting real acquainted with your neighbors.
Oh god.
Fucking seeing each other's dicks and shit on accident.
Yeah, I'm good on that one, man. That's just jail.
Yeah.
That's just
It's
nice prison.
jail is what
It's just-
that.
it's just
Y'all got me
jail,
in
man.
jail. Is what you guys have.
For real, and I'm paying for this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's no fun. I
don't
want
want
to do
that.
I want my own fucking shower. I take a long time in the shower
Yeah.
sometimes. I take a long time in the toilet.
And I should.
I don't
I'm a
want my
human.
neighbors knocking and asking me. Just
I don't like sharing the restroom.
that's
man.
how you start
At
some
all.
beef, dude. That's how you start like hating each other.
We can start sharing bathrooms.
Oh, here comes fucking Frank. You know, he's always taking 30-minute shit. I gotta go to work, man. You're just arguing with each other and shit.
Right?
That just sounds terrible.
It's a recipe for disaster, you know what I
It
mean?
really is, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm too old to be sharing bathrooms with anybody.
No, I completely agree.
I don't want it.
I can't do it anymore, man. Like I feel like I would get mad at their habits and they'd get mad at my habits.
Yeah.
I don't care if they get mad at my habits. I got good habits. They gonna be stinking up the restroom
But everybody thinks they have good habits.
with they stinking ass. I know what they is.
Stanky ass. I have terrible habits when it comes to the restroom. I'm a dirty boy.
I'm a dirty
I just don't
boy.
take the extra precautions, like, you know, I don't know, spraying down like air freshener.
Oh, I
or
don't
something
spray
like that.
down.
Like that type of shit. I don't do that.
I have a candle. I light a candle.
You like
Yeah, I have
candle then
candle,
while you're
yeah.
shitting
No, that's dangerous.
afterwards? That's dangerous.
That's a fire hazard.
Wait,
That's
is it
true.
while you're shitting it is?
Well, methane.
Yeah. Well, my candle's like behind me.
Wait. Explain this. If you light a candle while you're pooping, like let's say
No, because if I'm like wearing a shirt or something, or my hair could get caught in the fire.
Oh, I thought you were
That's what
saying.
I'm thinking. Not like it's gonna mess with the poop in the
No,
air.
but let's say you get a good fart out, and it travels up the toilet seat and just
that's what I thought you meant, Gio. Like,
No.
like if you just light it in the whole fucking room and just like like Mission Impossible or some shit.
you let out one good fart like it's like you're a rock star right behind you, just like fire right behind you.
No, it's just because I have a shirt on while I'm pooping, so I don't want to be set on fire.
Dude, speaking of fire, I saw a video recently. I was at my parents' house, and they always have it on the news. I was watching a video of this couple, right? They had like music playing. They were recording themselves. They had the camera kind of like by the stove. And you could see the stove like in the corner, and you could see the TV in the background. And they had the music on, and this dude was just dancing. And then the chick started like grinding on him, and they were just like feeling it. They were into the music. And like you could see like in the corner, like they're right next to the stove, and there's like a pot. And like something's in the pot, right?
Oh,
And then like they're fucking like she's grinding on him and he's fucking like yeah slapping her ass and shit. And then fucking he like leans a little bit to the right. His elbow hits I guess whatever's in the pan, and it's like scorching hot oil, right? He fucking gets burned. It falls to the ground, and then that's all. That's all.
And
That's
it catapults all on her back.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the video.
Can you imagine that?
What's the discussion like afterwards? I would love to see it.
I mean, that's a mistake. That's a rookie mistake, man. Having the handle off the stove like that.
Yeah, for
Put the
real.
handle, why you got the handle off the stove, way off the stove and shit?
What is wrong with you?
I thought you were gonna talk about the turkeys. You know how like they'll always do those simulated, don't fry your turkey inside your fucking house.
Like people deep frying their turkeys.
Yeah, people just like fucking like do a little 3-pointer, the turkey into the thing, and then all the grease would shoot up.
Yeah, just fucking flames up and just fucking grease fire starts in your house.
And then I saw a video of someone do that right in a little like 1-bedroom apartment.
Oh my God.
And he's trying not to freak out, but you can see it in his face once it sets fire that he's starting to freak out. So he grabs it really quick. He's like, oh, no. And he puts it in the sink thinking that's the sure way to do it.
Yeah.
But the water just, makes it worse.
Yeah.
What is it? The oil and the water mix?
With the grease fire, you have to smother it.
Yeah. So he puts water on it, and it just engulfs, and the video ends. And I'd like to hope that they survive.
No, dude. I saw another one in that same series of videos that I was telling you about. Is this dude, this young black dude? I think he was frying something, and like it started to get out of hand because I guess he made the oil too hot, and whenever he threw it in, this shit started bubbling up, right? And he's holding the handle with the pot, and it starts flaming up. He picks it up, and literally the flames are engulfing the entire bowl.
Oh my God!
And it spreads to the handle, and he's holding it. It's literally, it looks like a giant fireball in his hand. And when he does, he brings it close to his face, and he starts to blow on it. Like this dude, this wasn't like a match. This was like a fireball in his hand, and he's
I got this.
like he's gonna blow it out.
Tried his best to hold on. He was probably making some bullshit in there too, like
Right.
some fucking bacon or something.
Yeah, or like some fucking fries or something like that.
Something super simple. Just burn down your whole house.
Oh man,
Nah, bro,
Fire's
those
scary,
videos,
man.
Those videos are amazing. I saw a video of a stripper like twerking and shit, and in the background it was a fire, like in her
Nice.
kitchen.
Oh, she didn't know.
She didn't know, and then
Oh.
she turned around and all you see is just like red, like the red from the
my
fire,
God.
and she's running in there, and then like the smoke starts to fill the room, and it's that black like dark ass smoke, and it was
Damn.
hilarious.
She got to run out of the apartment in her stripper clothes.
She had stripper heels on.
Yeah.
She was at home with stripper heels on.
You know, it's funny. Strippers are they're just normal people.
Oh,
They really
absolutely.
are.
They go home and they just spin around the pole that they have in their house and like just just
have a
live
good old
life.
time.
lay on their bed of money.
Lay on
Yeah.
their bed of money.
Very true.
Damn, the whole apartment complex is pissed all because you were stripping, listening to music and shit.
How bold is it of like the people who create these like complexes and shit, like to allow people to have fucking like gas burners and fucking like stoves?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's a lot
let
of
us-
trust in a lot of people.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty dangerous.
How are we not burning each other down? I bet you a lot of people die per year from like fires.
Oh,
And they didn't
hell
even
yeah.
cause.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you it happens more than we think.
You see fire trucks all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I never see fires because they usually get them done with pretty quick. But I mean, fires move fast.
Yeah, do fires move incredible? That's the scary part. They move incredibly fast.
Didn't when you were younger, AB, a kid in your apartment, not in your apartment, in your neighborhood, didn't he set fire on accident to like his grandma's house or something?
Oh my
And it
God.
burned like half the fucking house, like
Yeah,
real quick,
I think so. Yeah.
because he was doing some. I think he was trying to smoke a cigarette, like a bad little
Like a
motherfucker.
classic bad kid.
Yeah, classic bad kid.
Have y'all ever like set anything on fire, like on accident?
all the time? I'm sure.
Because I have.
Yeah, I've set fire to like
All right, so
toys and stuff.
I have a story. So one time, me and a group of friends had went to like my buddy had a neighborhood park. It was like a little park inside of his neighborhood, and we pulled up there with like this old basketball. It was like completely deflated, pretty much. It was still like round, but deflated mostly. And one of my other friends had like lighter fluid.
Oh,
so
my
we
God.
go to the little park. We throw the basketball on the ground. We get a bunch of leaves because we think that's gonna, it's gonna help start the fire.
Kids and lighter fluid should never ever mix.
So we grab the lighter fluid, we spray it all over the basketball and all over the leaves, and then we light the shit up, right? And the fire just starts engulfing, like it just starts growing up and up. And then like one of the neighbors, he lives like right in front of that park, and he looks out his window, and obviously he sees a fucking a literal almost fireball.
Is it in the grass?
No. It was like a rock area.
Oh, okay.
Where you can like swing and shit.
Yeah.
But there's still fucking fire.
Yeah.
And the guy sees it, and then he calls the cops on us, and he comes out at us yelling. He's like, "What the hell are you doing? You boys need to take that shit out." But he's telling us like fucking like put the fire out like right now or some shit, and we're like, "What the fuck? Fuck this!" And then like everybody's just talking shit to the old
trying
guy.
to see what happens, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah, we're all like fucking 12, 13 years old. We're all just talking shit to this old man, like, "Hey, fuck you, dude." Blah blah blah. And then eventually the cops pull up and everybody starts jumping fences and shit.
Yeah.
And they catch like 2 of my friends.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. And they just get a slap on the wrist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
okay.
They just got a slap on the wrist.
Because it wasn't like a big fire. It was like a
Nah,
little
it was small.
Yeah, that's okay.
Damn, how you get caught? You gotta
For
keep
real?
going.
How'd you get caught?
You gotta
That's-
keep going.
The cop. It's a small neighborhood, so the
Oh,
cops
okay.
will find you.
Yeah,
You know what
I know the neighborhood you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you afterwards.
Yeah,
who it was.
yeah. The cops will find you, man.
But yeah,
It's
as a
not-
kid on foot, it's easy to get away from cops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and you have no morals as a kid.
And you
So
can
I'm
just
jumping
lie.
into backyards and stuff.
You can just lie about who you are,
Also true.
to be honest.
Yeah, I was with a friend one time when they got caught shoplifting at Walmart,
Oh god.
and it was a decent amount of shit. No, it wasn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
story. It wasn't that story. It's a different story.
Uh-huh.
And the dude, he got caught. The cops are talking to him. He's kind of sweet talking his way out. He tells them they're gonna give him a ticket. He gives them a completely false like name, all that shit, and it actually works.
Oh yeah.
So some person, he used the name of someone else that went to our school. But he didn't have like their address and shit, so it didn't work like that. But he used their name and shit, like, and they didn't even know.
That's
He was just
okay.
like, I don't have my ID on me, just believe me. And they're like, I guess so.
Damn, smooth talk.
Shit, I guess so.
Smooth talk them. I have another story about doing some hood red shit when I was a kid. This one I took part in, but nothing I did affected anybody.
Yeah.
So it was winter, and I must have been 12 years old. And we went to my buddy's house, and in his backyard they grew oranges. And these oranges were like, they had been sitting there for a while, and it was really cold. It must have been like 30-something degrees, 20 degrees. These oranges were frozen, like rock hard. And he lived, like his fence was bordering like a pretty busy street.
Okay.
So what me, him, and his cousins did is we got on the fence, we got these frozen oranges, and whenever cars would drive by, we would throw
Oh
them
my
at the car.
God.
But I missed every single time, so I never hit any cars.
Yeah.
Him and his cousins were legit. Like, they hit like 3 or 4 windshields.
Out of your own backyard.
Yeah, and
Someone's
then-
going to come and fucking track that house.
That's what happened.
I
Fucking,
go see like, bro.
a guy drove into the neighborhood and started looking for the fucking house.
Oh wow.
Knock on the door. What are you talking about? We don't have an orange tree. He's like, I see it right there. From the front of the house. I see it
Bro,
right there.
I
goddammit.
promise you, like hearing the sound of the thud, like I'm almost 100% sure it broke someone's windshield.
It was frozen.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sure.
like you could hear the doom, and then you can hear the car. As it,
Fucking kids.
imagine that right now today, you're driving by a street, and all of a sudden a fucking a frozen orange just,
It's your windshield.
I'd
just
be
explodes your windshield.
Bro, that's the type of shit that kids just don't do these days.
What do you do?
Thank God.
I'm going to do exactly what that guy did. I'm going to
You're
pull over and
gonna
try to look for the fucking house. Like, which one of you little assholes did this? I'm calling your moms.
Oh my God, bro.
No, but you don't see kids walking around and doing shit like that these days.
Thank God.
Because they're all playing
Yeah.
on their iPads and playing Roblox and shit.
I would rather have them doing that. It's
Yeah,
fun. It builds
that's true.
character.
Yeah, I guess.
And not all kids are doing bad. And, you know,
What if
most
you
of
would
the
have caught
time it's
that
harmless
kid?
fun.
What if you would have caught that kid?
You whooping his ass? What are you
yes.
doing?
I don't know.
What can you really do?
It's a good question. You
Yell
can't
at
whoop
him.
the kid's ass.
Yeah, you
do
can't.
that.
You
You're
can't put.
gonna go to
You
jail.
honestly
do
can't
that.
put a hand on the kid.
I mean,
'cause
you
then-
can get the parents.
I would get the parents. If,
And then-
but this is in the scenario that they legit broke my front window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for blood. I'm looking for which one of you little
What
shits
if, you
did
go,
it.
what if you go there, you see the kid, and then the kid's just like, he touched me, he touched me.
Oh my
What
God.
if they start throwing frozen oranges at you?
As a family.
Oh my God, he touched me. He touched me. Imagine that.
Imagine how scared you'd be. You can't prove he didn't.
Yeah. Unless there's
Yeah.
a dent on my shit or no, you still can't prove that.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't prove that you didn't touch him.
Kids are kind
You know
of
what I mean?
invincible,
Yeah.
huh?
They
Kids,
really
they
are.
are.
Kids can do almost whatever they want, and like it's always just like your word against theirs.
That's why you got to raise them right, so they don't turn out to be little pieces of shit.
Yeah,
man.
of course, little motherfuckers.
And they don't even know the power they have. That's
Oh,
the
they
funny
don't.
part.
No, they don't. They get away with a lot of shit. Did we ever talk about the fireworks story? The firework in the
I
car.
don't think so.
So one time in that same neighborhood,
Oh my God. What?
it was like 4th of July. In that same neighborhood, we bought a shit ton of fireworks.
Uh-huh.
So you know, like the big fireworks that you put in the tube and they shoot up into the sky, and they're the big ones that you see
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're at shows and shit.
Yeah.
So, it comes in like a little doorknob looking thing. You don't have to put it in the tube.
Yeah.
So we're in that same park that Abe's talking about. And we're throwing like black cats at cars as they pass by and things like that, like little shits. And the car's driving over them, but they're not really caring because they're small. So someone has the idea to throw the big doorknob one. So if you've never done that, if you're an adult now and you've got a cul-de-sac in your neighborhood, give it a go. It's a lot of fun. Just put it in the middle. It explodes like you would not believe, like the entire thing. And so someone lights it and they throw it like a fucking grenade and it explodes right under this guy's truck.
Oh my God.
And the guy immediately, which legit is pretty dangerous because it could explode. And shit. One time I had a Roman candle fight with my cousin. The Roman candle hit him, and he accidentally, like, by reaction, kind of caught it.
Yeah.
Literally burned a hole in his shirt and in his skin.
It does.
And that's a Roman candle. Imagine, like, one of those big ones where it's like fucking, like,
Yes.
30 Roman candles coming out from, for like, Shrapnel from all different directions. So he throw it under the guy's car. He slams on the brakes. He's with his girlfriend. We, like, got a clear view of him because he got out of the car. He was yelling over the fence at us and shit. So he gets out of the car. And he starts screaming at us. And there's a gate in front of this neighborhood.
Okay.
But it might have been broken because he got in. So he's yelling at us, and he just starts cursing. He's like, "I'm going in there." So he does a U-turn, and we start hauling ass to one of our friends' houses in that neighborhood, and we're just gonna go hide out in there. So we're running over there, and we get into the house, and the guy doesn't fucking get us. We make it in time. He doesn't know where we are.
Oh, I bet he was so pissed.
He was so close though. Because
he was so close.
Because we took, it's like you have to take a right to get to where the house that he's trying to get to, and you have to drive like maybe like 2-3 seconds. And
Yeah.
we just made it in time. We made it in time to the backyard. Shit, he didn't see where we went.
I don't blame him though. He almost died.
No, that's dangerous.
I
It could
know.
have blew up his car.
Died.
Literally.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's not his fault.
Not his fault. That was one of the worst ones I think I've done. Most of them though were like stupid things, like make a dick with Play-Doh and like put it on the mailbox. And like when the sun
That's
comes
hilarious.
out, it dries it up so that it like almost dyes the mailbox. So there'll be like a blue dick on the mailbox that just won't come off.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Now, one time I was at my friend's apartment complex, and we were just like, what happened? We were being some assholes that night. We were like walking into like a drive-through, being dicks. And then we were kind of being loud, you know, a little noisy. We were kids. We were like 16 or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we had threw a bag of like trash into a dumpster. And then we're walking back to my friend's apartment. And the fucking like, the apartment cop is like, "Hey, yo, I saw y'all. Y'all was making hella noise. Y'all being like disruptive and shit." And they're like, "Put your hands up against the wall."
Oh, shit.
That type shit. And literally as we're walking up,
Y'all was doing a good deed. Y'all threw away trash.
What the
we were
hell?
throwing away trash. And so literally like we're walking up to my friend's like apartment door when he sees us. And my friend is like opening the door and he sees the cop and he closes the door. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, no, I don't want any of this.
So we're standing up against his apartment with our hands on the wall for like about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
An hour and a half.
He
waiting.
opened the door, saw y'all out there, and was like, "Nah."
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking hoe
I
ass.
don't blame him. Can you blame him?
I would have been like, "Oh, these are
Some
my."
asshole shit.
Oh yeah, I would have tried to stick up for y'all.
But we're waiting for the cops. So we're just like, we have our hands up, like we're waiting for the cops to come and shit like that. And then, and so they come, and then they're like, "Yo, who are y'all? Like, what's y'all's names? Like, where y'all from?" We all give them fake names and like all that shit because we were like 16. Mm-hmm. And then, and then they leave, and they'd like tell us to leave or whatever. But we just stayed around. And then we walk into the apartment. He's like, "Well, I just saw y'all. I just saw the couple. I was like, I didn't know what to do." And I was like, "Bro, you could just let us in." He was like, "Well, because we had like some shit in there." He was like, "Well, I ain't letting y'all in this motherfucker." But that shit was crazy.
Sometimes it's tough, bro. Sometimes
I know,
Sometimes you
man.
don't know what to
Sometimes
do
it's
in
a
this
no.
situation.
Yeah, for real.
What was he supposed to do? You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
well, the cop went up to the door, so I'm assuming if he would have said the right things, he would have been like, "All right, you guys are free to go."
No,
He would have been like, "You come out here
bro,
too."
he was.
Well, okay, in that situation. Imagine.
No, he had.
All right, I knew it. Come out,
Bro,
come
he
out, you
lied.
two.
He lied on us. He said that we had. He said that apartments have like a max amount of people that they can have in it. And I was like,
bullshit.
Just visiting? That's
yes.
bullshit.
He said you can only have up to like 10 visitors at one time.
a
And I was like,
hotel?
bitch,
That's
we
not
under
true.
10.
Yeah.
So why you come out here
This ain't a hospital room.
for real? It's in a fucking apartment. I paid to live here.
Yeah.
right?
And then also he
This
was
is
like,
no hospital room.
he was like, y'all put a bag of dog shit and set it on fire in front of my door. I was like, fam, this is not fucking 1982.
Yeah.
Like no one does that anymore.
Pretty
And we
good
didn't
prank,
do it.
though, huh? Pretty good prank.
It's a very good
I
prank.
remember
yeah.
me and my buddies did that.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's a well thought out prank too.
It's
man.
it's a foolproof one because
It
there's no
is.
way like they're either gonna have to pick it up or they're gonna have to step on it and they don't know what's in there, or they're just gonna have like a flaming thing of dog shit just stinking up the fuck out of the front of their house.
I remember
and just leaving like charred shit on the floor.
The guys I did it with human poop.
Oh my god.
Is that West Oaks that it happened?
That's
like-
evil.
I remember.
That's an act of war right there, man.
That's an act
That
of
is
goddamn
active
war.
That's
a bag
fucking
of
evil.
flaming human poop on your doorstep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Human poop smells horrible.
Poop in general.
Your judgment is so bad as a kid, huh?
I know, right? Like,
It's terrible.
Or even as a teenager, man.
Now, one time I said I put like ramen noodles in the microwave with no water.
Oh, damn.
Fire.
forget about
Fire.
it. That shit's gonna fucking blow up and just smell like shit.
And I
for the
and I
entire
saw the
fucking
fire.
day.
And my brother was like, "Bro, put it out." I was just staring. I was like, "I don't know what to do."
Oh, my God.
I was like 8. I was like, I ain't never seen a fire before like that.
Bro, the other day, I was at my girl's house heating something up on a little plate she has, right? Mm-hmm. It's a cool looking plate. Has a little bronze trimming on the outside. I was like, all right, neat.
Oh,
It's a
no.
small little plate. I put it in the microwave, and I turn around, and I'm doing something else, and I start hearing... And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And I turn around, and it's like a taser going off on this fucking plate. So I pop the thing open. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, oh, obviously there's
Must be
metal somewhere
must
on
be,
here.
Yeah, aluminum.
So
or
I'm like,
some shit.
apparently the trimming, there was metal on the fucking plate.
Yeah.
It's a glass plate. Who does that?
Right?
Why would they make such a thing?
Oh my
Probably
god, bro.
purely ornamental. Right?
Yeah, fucking stupid. I
You
didn't
just
know.
can't heat up. You just can't put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
But it looked crazy, I'll tell you that. I had never seen, like, you're not supposed to put, like, aluminum and all that shit in the
Yeah.
microwave, but it looks nuts.
Bro,
You
there's
can
peop-
see the electricity, like, coming out of it. It looks
Yeah.
There's
looks
people
crazy.
who like, let's say if like they microwave like a plate of leftovers. Sometimes they microwave it with the fork on there.
Crazy.
Forget about it. Your shit's
It's an
gonna be
easy mistake for a kid to
sparking
make,
up.
though.
Oh yeah.
You know?
As a kid, hell yeah. I made that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't my fault. They should have instructions on the microwave of what not to do.
They should. They should have a big old thing on the microwave telling you not to do
Absolutely.
something.
Bro, as big of a hazard that is, like your house can be set on fire. if
How
you do
does
the
a
wrong
toaster have that big ass thing not to go into the bathtub with it or like stuff like that?
Yeah.
But a microwave doesn't have that. I use a
micro-
microwave way more than I use a toaster.
I feel like a microwave. They just assume for some reason that everybody knows. Hey, don't put aluminum foil in here. Don't put any metal in here.
Yeah.
They just assume.
If there's one thing in the kitchen that you should teach your kid, it's don't touch the blender,
shit? Yeah.
don't touch the stove, and don't fucking put forks in the microwave. you
Also,
little shit.
Yeah.
don't put your fingers in the garbage disposal.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh.
That's what I was about to say.
The garbage disposal is scary, bro. So you ever had to dig in there and take some trash out? Even when it's not on, you're just like, bro, imagine though if this final destination shit
yeah.
Your
just
fingers
goes off.
Your fingers are. You're gonna lose a lot of blood too.
That
Yeah.
shit'll look so chummy and meaty and disgusting.
Ugh.
Oh my
That
god.
bitch and that bitch works
The pain you would be feeling.
In
It's
a
like
split
80
second.
different cuts on your hand.
in a split second.
Oh my god.
Nah, that bitch works.
You
You'd be
think
upset.
like, all right, if you killed a person, you think you think you could stuff them down the garbage disposal with enough time and effort?
No, you'd have to chop them up really.
Let's say you
finely.
cut them into slivers.
You'd have to be like really, really small individual slivers because
Yeah.
the garbage disposal is very, very small scale. It's basically
Yeah.
it's basically like a little bit better than a blender. You would need something like big, like a.
Now, what if I had a
massive
heavy
size.
duty blender? What if I had,
He-
what if I had
like
a
a-
juicer?
Like a
What if I had a juicer?
nah, because
And I just filled up several gallons of water with this dead person.
There's like
Go dump them out into a lake.
there's like the bones and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like,
That's
bones
true,
are the
that's
tough
true.
part. You never
You gotta
really
do it
know
like
what to
Fargo. He had like
Feed
a,
up to several dogs. throughout
wood
the
chipper.
He had a wood
city.
chipper.
Yeah,
He put a whole body in a wood chipper.
That's messy.
Yeah.
That's real messy, dude.
do. Fucking
That
shit
shit was
just
crazy.
sprays out everywhere.
You take the bones, you go feed them to stray dogs all throughout the city. Everyone wins. And then you have this, in a couple of 5-gallon tubs, you got this dead person.
of just human flesh.
Yeah, just pour them into a lake.
You
Pour
gotta
'em into
remove the
somewhere else.
teeth.
You got to remove the teeth.
You gotta
that's
remove
true.
the teeth.
Oh
You gotta
my
remove the
God.
fingernails.
This is a lot of work.
There's a lot of ways people get caught. A lot of really
Yeah.
crazy ways.
That's
people
why you
get
gotta
caught.
remove the teeth.
They always forget to remove the teeth, I tell you.
Yeah, man,
I
they
wonder
check-
if I'd be able to get away with it if I tried to kill someone.
In modern
Strangers.
times, I think it's difficult, bro.
A stranger, yeah, I think it'd be difficult. Too.
If you killed a stranger, you probably could.
Yeah,
Because
but
like I think strangers you get away with it more likely. But if it's someone you know, there's no chance.
Yeah, if you have ties to them, yeah.
why don't they use that phone tracking shit more? Now that I think about it, let's say a woman, on like that story that you told the other podcast about that woman who was in the park.
Yeah.
Let's pretend, which I guess thank God they didn't do that because it's terrible. But let's say they killed her, and they killed her like right there at the park. So they see her phone stop working right here. That's where they found her body. Wouldn't they be able to like track other people's phones that were in that area at that time?
Yeah, but that's a whole Apple thing.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, when you have to go through like a massive corporation like that, it
Yeah.
takes forever to like, get information on the
And they don't want to show you that they have that information.
because it's like the privacy shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of terrible though, isn't it? That should be the shit. Y'all shouldn't be fucking worried about my advertisements. You should be doing that sort of thing.
It's just a sneak. They're just trying to hide it all.
Yeah, they're just trying to hide
I
it.
think the way they see it is like it's a slippery slope. Like if you allow that,
Yeah.
then it allows a back channel to a bunch of other shit. You remember like. You remember the San Bernardino shooter?
That's what it was. I was trying to think about
like
what it
a
was.
shooter in San Bernardino, California, who killed. It was like a mass shooting, killed a bunch of people.
At where? At a store? At a school?
I don't know.
I think it was like in a mall or something.
It must have been like in a mall or something. That's something like that. Doesn't matter. And he had an iPhone, and the government was pressuring not just any part of the government, like the DOJ.
Yeah.
Like they mean business. You know what I mean? They're pressuring Apple to unlock his phone.
You said DOJ? What does that stand for?
Department of
what?
Justice. Department of
just-
Justice. So
duh.
they're prosecuting the big shit, like the big cases, like terrorist cases.
That's that federal crime.
Yeah, like the big shit. You know what I mean? It's not like your little casualty crime. Like, this is big shit.
Okay.
And Apple kept saying no, and I think they brought it to like the Supreme Court or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. They brought it pretty high up in the courts.
It was Supreme Court.
And I don't remember if they ever made them unlock it, but I know Apple was very like staunchly against unlocking it because to them, like if you allow that, it's a slippery slope of like, okay, every time companies are going to ask, we're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Because it allows a back channel into Apple's programs, so then the government can do whatever they want in terms of like getting in charge of Apple's like data.
And they never opened it. Like they never opened it.
Yeah, it's not surprising to be honest with you.
Isn't it such a shame we don't have just an honest government where you would be like,
I know.
oh yeah, please do look at this shit so we can fucking solve some of these unsolved
I don't think it's the
crimes.
government's fault in that situation. I think that's more on Apple.
No, it's the government's fault because then they're going to start getting too intrusive, and then that's to the point where it's like, like that's taking it too far. So you're
But
just allowing
if you
too
make
much.
the technology that allows you to track people, then you're not that much better anyway.
It's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're tracking them on your own, just selling the information for
because they have
money.
They
instead.
have all the information. Like they could do whatever they want to do.
You could be selling it for justice, or you could be selling it for money.
We can sell it for that bullshit.
And they selling it for that guap. They said, "No, we don't care who killed them. Don't you get it? Don't you get it?
We
Don't
need
you understand?
We need to sell more watches. You know what I mean?
You just don't get it, do you? We're trying to sell these fucking
We're trying
whatevers.
to think different.
Oh my god,
That's
fuck
fucking
them.
That's a good note to end on.
Fuck Apple.
Fuck Apple
All right.
for real.
Thanks everybody.
Bye guys.
Bye.